5 things beginners must know before their first sparring session. Hey guys, my name's Robert Tobias, and in today's video I'm going to talk about 5 things beginners must know before their first sparring session. But before we get into it, I know sparring sounds and seems intimidating, but in reality it's not as bad as you think. It's a lot worse. Jokes, it's not. Let's get to it. Tip number 1, guys, don't overthink it. When you're sparring, when you get in that ring, you're there to improve, okay? So when you get in that ring, stay relaxed, stay calm, and don't tense up. Okay, the first thing you want to do is, if it's your first time sparring, when you get in that ring, let your partner know it's your first time sparring, okay? Because what happens is, you're nervous, you get in there, you tense up, okay? So everything you're going to throw now, because you're tense, you're going to throw with intention, with power. And if your partner doesn't know you're brand new, okay, because you're hitting him hard, he's going to do the same to you. So stay relaxed, because at the end of the day, when you go sparring, okay, it's there for improvement. Your job is to improve your skill. If you're hitting your partner hard, okay, well, you're not learning anything, because you're not actually trying to land good technique, you're just trying to land power. And then the same thing applies if your partner's hitting you hard, because he might be hitting you hard, but the only reason he's hitting you hard is because you went too hard at him. And now you're not actually learning how to defend, you're not learning anything because you're too scared of throwing anything. So you just tucked in like this, and that's it. But if you let your partner know that it's your first time, he will go nice and easy on you, allows you to stay nice and relaxed, okay? And then you can focus on your technique, because at the end of the day, your goal is to improve, and so is your partner's, okay? You don't want to hurt him, and he doesn't want to hurt you, okay? That comes with experience. Then you get to hurt your partner, okay? Tip number 2, focus on your technique. Like I said before, just when it comes to sparring, it's to improve your fighting. Whether you want to compete as a professional or whether you're doing it as a recreational sport, it's for you to improve your technique. For example, if I'm sparring somebody and I go heavy on them, they might go heavy back at me, okay? If they're bigger or stronger and they start hitting me hard, I'm not learning anything, okay? Because now I'm just worried about throwing anything, because their punches or their kicks are so strong that only thing I'm doing is just tucking in. The same applies when I'm hitting somebody else. If I'm going with somebody who's new, okay, my goal is not to hurt them. My goal is to improve their technique so that I can improve, because the better they get, the better I can get. So when you're in that ring, have a goal, have a technique in your mind. For example, you get in, you want to say land a body kick, and then that's it, focus on landing that body kick. Or whether you want to focus on your footwork, focus on that footwork. Like, don't let your ego take over, think like, oh, you know what, I'm not doing anything good, and then start throwing big bombs. Because if you're hitting your opponent hard, you're not learning anything, nor is your opponent. The way I see it is, I want to improve, but for me to improve, my partner has to improve, and then when my partner improves, I have to improve. So it's like a never-ending cycle of improvement. You don't want to hurt him, they don't want to hurt you. You just want to get in there, have fun, make sure you get better. Tip number 3, make sure you keep your hands up, keep your guard up, because at the end of the day, okay, you're there not just to learn how to punch, but to also learn how to defend yourself, okay, because it's a two-way system, okay. I throw my attack, and there's a high chance my opponent's going to throw something back. So if you're sparring and you're just throwing your punches all the time, and then you're moving up and your hands go down, high chance you're going to get hit back, and that's not what you want, okay. You want to be able to throw your shots, okay, throw your strikes, and then just get away, okay. Hands nice and tight, keep them nice and high, and that's it. Because whether you keep your hands up, whether you like use your defensive parries, blocks, okay, your footwork, your goal is not just to hit, but also learn to defend. So make sure, guard up, making sure that I'm always ready to defend. Tip number 4, learn from your mistakes. It's inevitable you're gonna get hit in your first sparring session, but it's all part of the process of learning. Don't get discouraged from it, because like I said, everyone gets hit, especially in the first sparring session. It's like they say, when you go swimming, you're gonna get wet. So if you are making mistakes in your sparring session, you get hit all the time, at the end of your session, just ask your partner, what did you do wrong, how you can improve it. It's as simple as that. Tip number 5 is have fun, because your first sparring session, you're not there to just spar to be a professional athlete. You're there just to enjoy yourself, to have fun. So stay relaxed, get in there, have fun, learn new techniques or improve your techniques. Also is make sure you get decent gloves to protect your hands, like these Valour white paw gloves, okay? That's it, guys. Those are my 5 beginner tips for your first sparring session. So let's have a quick little recap. First is we focus on staying nice and relaxed. Second one, focus on improving our technique. Third one, we keep our guard up nice and tight. So we attack and then we defend. Number 4 is learn from your mistakes, because you're there to improve. So if you make a mistake, learn from it, and next time, fix it. And then most importantly, have fun, because the end of the day is you want to get in there, go throw a couple shots, okay? Have a little laugh with your mates, and then get out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Boom.